as we talked about earlier in the show, there was a shocking end to Monday Night Raw as we saw Gunther defeat Jey Uso after 51 days of being a champion. And there were no twists, no turns. He just beat Jey Uso, roll the credits, we go off the air. When that happened, I believe everybody was waiting on bated breath to see what Rikishi was going to say about it because, as we know, Rikishi has been the biggest supporter of his son Jey Uso, complaining,
Go
yes,
figure.
complaining about every little thing, saying that WWE's not booking him right, even though, like, maybe he's at the top, maybe not, I don't know. So, Rikishi, he came out on Friday. He spoke his piece about the Jey Uso title run, and we have the clip for you here, so let's go ahead and play it.
And finally, when he gets there, you know what I feel? Here's what I feel. I feel that those are writing for this kid, his storyline, you didn't do him justice. You didn't feed this champion right talent to be able to continue to make this champion. Not a fair shot in my eyes. So you go 51 days. I say fire. Fire those that are writing for this kid here. If you can't come up with something simple to promote and push your champion, that you, not me, you decide to put this kid in that position. And then that's it. All of a sudden, the brains done went, just cloudy, like you can't write. You can't think of an angle for Jay. Well, if you can't do your job, I say, best endeavors. Get the hell out the way. Put somebody in that position. Because the longer you keep the belt on this kid, the longer we talk about what's good for business. Merchandise sales to the roof. That's what it is. Last I knew. If you can't make money for the company, why are you in that position? So now they passed the belt on to Gunther. For whatever reason. Hey, I ain't got no beef with Gunther. I ain't got no beef with any of those that are on the roster. I ain't got no beef with that. And if I do, I'm going to say it to your face, because that's just the type of man I am. But let me back up. Good luck. Good luck if that's what your choice is to go that way. But let me back up and continue my thoughts on my son as far as, his run as the world champion. I didn't think it was justice. I didn't think it was fair. 51 days, that was it. I mean, in a continental belt, a short run, that was it. Like, what is it? What is it against my boy that you just feel like when you had done that to Randy Orton, if you threw the belt on Randy Orton for him, would you have done that to, John Cena? I mean, let's talk about it. Because last I knew, the last time we seen WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, damn it, he had the whole arena. The whole arena. Yeet. Yeet, yeet, yeet your motherfucking ass yeet. So come on. Come on. Somebody tell me. Tell me, what is it? The bloodline has gave our heart and soul to this industry. 75 plus years, past, present, and future. And God damn it, this is the way we treat it. This is the way y'all look at us.
So, yeah, we'll stop there because he's not done yet, but that's good for now. Do you think he said anything that was off?
I get that he's coming from a father's perspective, but I don't think he was paying attention to Damian Priest and Gunther's title runs. Because if he thinks that Jay didn't get anything, they got even less.
Well, he didn't get anything.
Jey Uso is prominently featured on not only Raw, SmackDown. He's teaming up with Cody Rhodes. Every single member of the roster is fucking sucking his dick, talking about how great he is. He tapped out the greatest wrestler in the world.
Yeah, but after that, he didn't get anything.
Oh, gee.
what he's getting, what he's getting at is creatively, they didn't have anything for him.
They didn't have anything for the two other guys that had it. They didn't have anything for Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins' whole run was, I'm hurt, but I'm going to fight anyway.
Yes, they didn't have anything for Gunther. They didn't have anything for Damian Priest. They didn't have anything for Seth Rollins.
So why is Jey
Well,
Uso
it's his
special? Well, I get that, but they're acting like Jey Uso's been nothing. Wasn't he like the longest reigning tag title guy?
He was, but now the New Day is.
Okay, so I mean, they haven't been chumps. He's had titles. Not every single one of the Samoans can have a 1,000-day title run. That's not realistic.
I don't think that was what he was getting after.
And Rikishi's missing the bigger picture that this isn't about Jay or Gunther. This is about
He doesn't
Goldberg.
care about that.
I just don't think that Jay's unique. I think his quality of title run was just as good as Gunther's or Damian Priest's.
I don't even remember him having a title defense.
He defended it against Logan Paul.
Oh yeah, he sure did.
Who else did he
That's
defend
it.
it against?
A bunch of tag team stuff. Like he didn't have any singular defenses. And what he was getting at is Jey Uso, you didn't give him a story. And again, yes, Gunther, Damian Priest, they didn't get a story either. Seth Rollins, he did get a story.
He had 3 title defenses.
He did.
Seth Rollins.
That was a DQ.
Yeah. Logan Paul.
Okay.
And then his third and final defense was against
And he
Gunther.
lost that one. So he only won one of his title defenses.
So I guess to your credit, yeah, Logan Paul was his only real title defense. But I mean, if it wasn't Logan Paul, Gunther had Priest and Jey Uso.
Yeah, he didn't have too much either.
I think Priest had Gunther. No, he didn't have Gunther. Who the fuck did Priest have? I don't even remember.
Didn't he have Gunther?
He lost to Gunther, and then Gunther, they had a rematch.
Well, Priest's thing was more so like, when is Balor going to cost him the title?
That's right. Yeah. The Judgment Day drug him down. That and the R-Truth shit.
Yeah, and R-Truth.
Jay could have been paired with R-Truth. Rikishi needs to fucking shut the fuck up. It could have been a whole hell of a lot worse.
It could have been worse, but it also could have been better.
Well, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Anything could have been better.
I was saying, I just think he didn't get a fair shake. 51 days.
I thought he got just as fair of a shake as Gunther or Priest did.
I don't know. I think he could have had a longer run.
And he's given the privilege of 2 fucking entrances, 2 consecutive entrances. He gets to go out through the crowd. I mean, I get the fact that there's no storyline or anything like that for him to bite into, and that is creative's fault, but it's not creative's fault that he's not interesting.
It is, though. That's the point.
It's not.
It's creative's fault.
Once you get past the fucking entrance, he's nothing.
Oh, once the bell rings. Well, who cares about when the bell rings? Go watch AEW if you want the bell to ring. And then here's another thing. I don't think he was that bad of a wrestler. Yeah, he wasn't doing all the flips and stuff, but you don't need to.
It's not just the wrestling, it's the promos, and he's a cartoon.
Maybe he did rely on the yeet a little too much.
And he was trying to do like yeet what's and
Yeah, maybe he was playing into a little too much, but that you take out the spear, stop doing the spear, because when you got Braun Breaker killing people with a spear, you can't be doing the same thing.
When you have Roman killing people with a spear.
Yeah, his spear is not good. So maybe we can adjust that. But aside from that, I don't think he was too bad in the ring.
He's a WWE wrestler. Of course he's not bad in the ring, but he just does shit. It just seems like he's going through a choreographed dance. Like, at least Rollins will tell a story in the ring.
And that's what I was going to get at. Maybe he gets a little better at storytelling. You tell a better story. I mean, John Cena is not world renowned as a wrestler, but he can tell a story in the ring. So
absolutely.
Maybe he just needs to get that part of it. Now, you don't necessarily need a title to be a top guy, because you got like McIntyre and LA Knight and Cody. He didn't have the title. You would consider them all top guys, so you don't necessarily need the title, but I don't know. I just think he could have got a longer shake at it.
I think if Goldberg was coming later, he would have had a longer shake. This is all for Goldberg. Everybody's just pawns on the chessboard on this one.
Yeah.
Even Gunther. That's the worst part. No one's saying anything about Gunther. He's the one getting fucked over the most.
Yeah, it seems like he's going to be a transitional champion by all accounts.
He's basically being the virgin sacrificed to the fucking monster.
True. But yeah, Rikishi, he didn't stop there. He went on to address other stuff happening because he didn't just stop with Jey Uso. Now he's talking about Roman Reigns. It's led him here somehow, but let's hear what he has to say about the Roman Reigns situation.
We're not the ones to quit. We ain't asking for no hand-me-downs. We ain't asking for no special treatment. We just asking for a fair opportunity. Fair. So y'all say that, what's out there? Now, the news is this. Y'all put it out there. I see it. My team bring it to me. And I'm going to speak on it. I'll talk about that. Now you're trying to cut, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns' feet. Here's a guy that main event WrestleMania. 6 main events and more to come because he still look great. He can still draw. Y'all miss him. Y'all do the math. Every WrestleMania. What WWE and TKO and all, you do the math. That's a lot of money. That's a bunch of money. And guess whose face was on that? Leading that. I didn't make this up. Y'all did. Y'all put it out there. I seen the same flyer y'all seen. Roman Reigns. Bloodline member. Jey Uso. Bloodline member. Trinity Fatu. Bloodline member. That's all I'm saying. Hey, let's not make up stories about bullshit. If you're done with it, say it. You want to move on? Say it. But damn it, I'll be damned I'm gonna sit back and you try to erase the history of our family, of what we put into this business. Give us our flowers. Or not, I tell you what, giving us our flowers, we taking it. That's one thing that boils Kishi's blood up, is when you start to, disrespect the family of what we've done for this business, this industry. I mean, man, y'all forget about it. Peter Maivia. Y'all forget about Afensika, the mighty Yokozuna, the legendary, should be a Hall of Famer by now, Umaga, Eddie Fatu.
You want to translate that for me? Because I have no idea what he's going on about.
You didn't get it? Basically, what he was saying was he saw the rumors that, TKO wanting to cut Roman Reigns' appearance fee or cut his salary because he's part-timer.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. So he's like, if you're moving on from the bloodline, just tell us. Just say it.
What flyer was he talking about?
Well, he was talking about that, and then he was talking about WrestleMania after WrestleMania. You have Roman Reigns headlining, how much money he's made for them, and that's what he was talking about. I've seen the flyer. Now, I don't know if he was talking about the cutting salary or if the flyer of, like, WrestleMania headline. I don't know.
I kind of find it hard to believe that Naomi was making money.
She might be. I don't know. For the women's division.
Okay. Like, I see, like, Liv Morgan. I see Rhea Ripley. Even Bianca Belair, not Naomi. Jade Cargill.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. The bloodline members aren't getting enough respect. So he's suggesting a WWE done with the whole bloodline. Is that why Jay lost his title? Is that why they want to cut Roman's fee? Is that why Solo Sikoa, he didn't say this, but is that why Solo loses all his matches?
I don't know why Solo loses all his matches. I don't know why he loses all his matches, and then they try to convince us that he's a badass.
I don't know. They don't want you to keep up with the wins and losses. Just trust us, bro.
What's not even the wins and losses? Just the logical story. If you have some guy threatening you, but he loses every altercation he has with you, and he keeps threatening you, at what point do you just ignore the threats?
I don't know. Maybe you just laugh under your breath when they're threatening you. It's like, damn well you ain't going to do anything.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's overreacting with Jay. I get it. It's his son.
Yeah, I mean, I could see his point. Like, he didn't get a fair shake.
Nobody else
Yes.
did either. I think there's a bigger issue with creative, but as far as fair opportunity, I think out of all of them, Jay got the most opportunity. It seemed like the machine was behind him more than Gunther and Priest.
Yeah, even allegedly had the networks behind him.
And he was teaming with Cody, the top guy,
Yeah,
against Cena, the greatest of all time.
well, he did have a problem with that though. Like, why you got Jay in a tag team match? He should be in a standalone match, no tag team.
He was main event. Well, okay.
Yeah, he main evented. And by the way, yeah, Cody and Cena, your two top level guys are there, but he had a problem with it.
That's perspective, I guess.
Yeah.
Ideally, yeah, you'd want to main event every fucking pay-per-view. You want a main event for the championship every pay-per-view. You want to win the main event for a championship every pay-per-view. Unfortunately, that's not how it works out. And with this creative, fuck's sake, Tiffany Stratton's still feuding with Nia Jax, who she won the belt off of forever and a day ago.
Yep. She is not done with Nia Jax. But yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. Is Rikishi off his rocker, or is he just being an overprotective dad? Let us know what you think.